All right, our next speaker is Bjorn Edwin. Bjorn is a DevOps consultant at Liatrio, and he is one of the leaders in accelerating software delivery for clients. As you probably have noticed, a theme of this year's conference is transformation, and he comes with a strong transformation experience, specializing in agile, acceptance test-driven development, behavior-driven development, automation, CI/CD, and DevOps. Let us welcome to the stage, Bjorn.
Hello, Dallas. All right, let's go. I'm Bjorn. I'm a DevOps guy from the Liatrio family. I love to help teams, people, and organizations get better. Today, I'm here to help you learn more about starting your own DevOps Dojo. Before we get started, I just want to make sure we are all aligned on some common terminology. So what is a dojo? A dojo is both a physical space and a way of learning and practicing new skills and also improving on existing skills. All right, let's put this into perspective of DevOps. What is a DevOps Dojo? A DevOps Dojo, in a sense, is going to be like an immersive learning experience where a full stack product teams are going to come to a safe and dynamic environment and apply and learn new ways of working on their real world services and products. That's key. So this hands-on learning environment gives them an ability to change a culture to be more open and collaborative, challenge the practices on agile engineering, product design and development, and most importantly, have a mindset of experimentation, which is very, very critical. All right, now are you all sure you want to know more about the dojo? Yeah? All right, I need your help. I'm going to pause a few times in my presentation. I'm going to pause after the word DevOps, and you're going to follow with dojo. When I say DevOps, you say what? When I say DevOps, you say what? Let's go. Now let's all come together and learn about starting your own DevOps. Your own DevOps in 8 simple steps. Fasten your seatbelts. This was a test. I think you guys all did great. Let's go with the step number 1. Step number 1 would be to assess your current state. Look out for the current set of tools and pipelines, the team structure and alignment, right? There could be some unicorn teams that are already exploring a few things. Start from there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel from scratch. You have to learn and iterate on that. Which takes us to step number 2, which will be to building and identifying your own toolbox. Again, don't solve for the entire gamut of tech stack in your organization. Apply the 80-20 rule, the most common delivery pipeline. Start from there. Take the baby steps. Learn and iterate continuously. Step number 3 would be to staff your dojo. Like, you may have to hire and train your coaches, but look for these 4 main characteristics. They're curious to learn, they're adaptable to changing environments, they're realistic, they apply to real-world problems, they have empathy for the teams that are coming into the dojo. And some personas to help. There's a dojo master, and there's a coach. A master is responsible for overall execution of the dojo and remove roadblocks and challenges. Dojo coach gets embedded with the product team, kind of lead by examples, and more importantly, drive the fun for the team while learning through that. This takes us to step number 4, which will be the most sexiest part of the dojo, like the dojo space, the cool space with configurable tables, TVs, and whiteboards, and this and that. But you don't have to have all those things on day 1. Start with what you have. A simple conference room is just fine. Just make sure you drive the excitement. The thing comes into the dojo, and they kind of radiate after that. Step number 5, you got your coaches and the space. Let's start designing the dojo. What does it look like? What does the experience look like for the teams coming into the dojo? Come up with your curriculum and playbooks for the coaches. Again, start with the first team that's going to come into your dojo. You don't have to really solve for the entire thing. Step number 6, prep and readiness. The most important step in the life cycle. Before you bring the team into the dojo, spend quality time with them, at least a day or a few hours. Understand more about their product, their learning goals, and come up with their working norms and skills metrics and stuff like that. You all have everything lined up. Step number 7 would be just run it, right? Make sure when you do it, the teams are learning and applying these new ways of working on their real-world product. Typical iterations of a dojo is 4 to 6 weeks. Within that iteration, make sure we are doing smaller sprints or smaller iterations to learn and apply the skills quickly. Make this for everyone. All the product teams, platform teams, all the members of the product teams, and also bring on your executives and leadership and management into the dojo. Don't say that. No dojo for you. It's not good, right? So, which takes us to the last step, build a community of continuous learning. Treat your early adopters as champions and build a practice around them, and they'll start teaching each other. Demo days, meetups, hackathons, and internal DevOps days are the best way to grow your community. A quick tip, there are community and experts out there. Target is the pioneer in setting up the DevOps Dojo practice. and Capital One, American Airlines, Verizon, all those things, they have contributed a lot more materials out there, blogs and things like that. Start from there. And Brian Finster, Walmart is also there in that. So let's make sure we look out for the community and learn from there. To summarize, 8 steps: assess the current state, build your toolbox, staff your dojo, design the dojo, team prep and readiness, run it, and make sure you establish a community of continuous learning. All right, now everybody got how to set up your own DevOps Dojo. What's next? Dojo becomes a vehicle for driving change. Use that vehicle to make sure you change your company's culture, changing the operating model, the technical practices, and also the technology uplift that needs to happen for your organization to go towards more a transformation journey. Hopefully, this is the beginning to start your own DevOps. To start your own DevOps? Awesome. Hit me up on Twitter if you have any questions. For more information and cool swag, stop by the Liatri booth. Hope you had fun. Thank you.